Hello. I've been asked, as a parent of a child with an intellectual disability, what should you expect from your child's school? And I expect to find a school where my child is valued, one which recognises that my child may have a different learning style, and a school which will foster new relationships with friends, and one where I would be part of my child's collaborative support team and where my knowledge and experience as a parent is also valued. I'd expect one where I would not have to fight for my child to be accepted in all areas of participation in educational experiences, and one where there is collaboration between teachers, administrators, and others in responding to the needs of individual students, and a school which will accept new challenges in the classroom, and one which accepts that every child is an individual with individual needs. And in other words, a school which is inclusive. But this may not be what you will find. With 50 years teaching history now behind me, I have seen schools move from totally segregated to integrated to inclusive. Unfortunately, not all schools have moved far along this progression, and it does take time and commitment. So what are the problems? Problems we can identify include teacher attitudes, poor quality teaching, rigid methods and curriculum, where the curriculum is determined by the age of the child rather than the child's educational and social needs, exclusion of students with special educational needs on any pretext, teachers and schools not supported by appropriate resources, parents excluded from discussions about their students' learning needs and learning style, lack of teaching aids and equipment, and inaccessible teaching and learning environments. In other words, the education system is the problem. Firstly, there should only be one education system for all students, not two systems, one for able students and one for disabled students. So how do we build an inclusive education system? Firstly, we must address the barriers of negative attitudes and build a positive commitment towards children with disability. Secondly, we must look at our teacher training and have particular emphasis on what is known to be effective in the education of all children. For example, student-centred, flexible curriculum, a variety of teaching strategies, and ongoing curriculum-based assessment. And thirdly, we need parent and community education and involvement. So fourthly, we need to reorganise our schools and eliminate separate segregated facilities for children with disability and create new roles for specialist teachers. And finally, we need to create a problem-solving partnership between the school, the home, and the community. I say this because simply placing children with learning difficulties in a mainstream setting does not of itself achieve inclusion. It is the system of mainstream education itself which must be modified to ensure that the needs of all children can be met by every mainstream school. Why? Because no child should be excluded or discriminated against within the education system on any grounds, be it race, religion, national ethnicity, poverty, disability, or any other aspect of the child's social status. And the justification for saying this is because we are all part of society, and therefore we all have a responsibility to help to build a better society for all our children. Thank you.